Hey folks, up here, welcome back to the channel, thank you for watching. In this episode I'm going to work at my bike storage part, which is getting today, which is very different what I expected. I thought it's gonna have a few panels for the side and for the roof, and I just have to put it together like a few pieces, but it seems to be much bigger puzzle than I thought, because this box is much smaller than just the length or anything else. It's, I guess, only it's the height, which is the highest, so it's gonna take some time to put it together. But before, I still have to pick up everything, so I'm going to remove the bike and start to pick up the tile and make first the nice and smooth surface, so the roof gonna stay a little bit longer. And then if I think it's gonna be more time needed than I thought, so the roof gonna stay on for a while to protect the bikes from the rain if it's gonna come or something like that. So now let's start to do anything, because it's a lot of to do. So let's get it started. So I have started to pick up the tiles already, and the idea was to make one section, lay back down, start another section, but because it's a really long place, it's maybe not a good idea to make the base in 2 sets or 3 sets, which is just a little bit harder than I thought. I'm already tired, but maybe I have to pick up everything and then make the entire base in once. That's maybe gonna be the best option. I think I have to remove everything again, so it's gonna be much longer than I thought. But don't give up, let's keep going. Now I removed the tires and came further, and this is the approximation where the end of the shed gonna be the same line where the facility is, which I'm really happy with. So I first gonna make the place of the shed only, make it nice and clean, and when the shed is standing, then I gonna adjust the rest of the dry-on parts, because it's has a little bit heel there, so gonna make it a little bit smoother. But yeah, it's really exhausting job. It's really heavy to pick up these stones, so I think I'm gonna take some rest and then gonna keep going. After some rest, I did pick up some other stones, and I was thinking what would be the nice height, and yeah, because there can get some water behind it, I thought maybe that level, it's higher than the rest of the garden itself, and just would keep a line with that brick layer, and there I should have probably enough sand to not have to get anything extra, just make a nice flat surface, and that would be the height till the end. There are also some extras, so hopefully that would even up eventually. So I think I first gonna make this side a measurement how it would look, and the back of course gonna miss one set of tile because of the roof, but here I have to use the maximum as possible, so I'm not gonna skip an entire tile, but like approximately a half, or some other measurements I'm gonna use to make the side nice and even, to be able for the water to be sure it's getting into the ground, not under the bikes. So now I got back for the original idea. I'm gonna make it in 2 parts. First I'm gonna check this one, put a few tiles down, and then I still have place enough to pick up the right level on the other side as well. So let's keep the job continue. Now the work is in the next level. I did start to lay out the tiles, so gonna be distance 1 from this, and like approximately 20 centimeters from the another wall. So I did put down a few tiles to make easier the leveling part. Put in the ground, put another tile on the top what would give the right height. It seems to be working, hopefully. I have to go further to see is it indeed gonna be in the right level like it should. But it's it's an exhausting hard work, guys. But yeah, it has been started, it has to be done, just I don't know how long it's gonna take. So this is where I get so far. It seems to be working, the technology. Everything seems to be in the right level. I'm happy with the result. So now I just have to keep going. And yeah, here's gonna be the last line somewhere. So I may gonna need a little bit more sand underneath, which I'm gonna see later on. And even I'm gonna need around yet later. So we'll see. But now I'm just gonna keep going to adjust the height and adjust this level. So this was how I got, but Auntie said it's not a good thing, so we have to restart all over again. So this is how it looks far right now. It looks way better. It's gonna be much better leveled up, gonna be much better quality. So really happy with the results, with the groundwork. Now we're gonna start to lay down the tiles. So gonna miss one complete row at the begin, and here like a 20 centimeter from the wall to be able the water run down. And then hopefully we're gonna finish it today, and then we'll see how is the weather gonna be like, and then maybe we start to assemble the shed. So let's get it started. So this is what it is far right now. It looks really cool, I like it, and have a gap around it, so what's gonna be the rain outside from the shed, it has gonna place to run down. So I'm really happy with the results. Now we're gonna do some final small touches to finish the sides and things like that. Let's keep going. So this is where we get right now. This is the last line, is just now here because have no place to store them, and eventually we decide this entire line gonna be picked up and make the ground more even, and then gonna complete this part. So now that's it for now. Gonna leave it a little bit rest, and then gonna settle it down, and later gonna move to disassemble the roof and start to build the shed itself. So it looks really good. I'm really happy with the results. It's definitely gonna be better than it was before. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like it, see you in the next one. Bye bye.